Welcome back to the one, the only. I don't even know what this shit is anymore.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Hey.
back. Well, at least you know us, right?
Coca-Cola, hello.
Well, so we all know that this is going to be a completely new show almost moving forward. We've got some fun new segments planned between me and Viet. But welcome back to what is for now Above the Influence. We are exploring potential new names, but for all of you, the channel will still be the same. So if you want to keep seeing more of this shit, go down below, hit the subscribe button right now, notification bell, and also comment. Right in the comments, fill it up with your names, like the video, all those things supports us. Obviously, the best way to support the show is our bonus content, but we know that just because you're not subscribed doesn't mean you don't support us. So those are the free ways you could support the show. You seem to be pondering over there.
I'm trying to see if there's anything better than the perfect two-man.
As the show name.
I was racking my brain for anything.
So far, that is the best one. Hey, wait. In terms of show names, what about this? Wootak. It's both our names.
Viet-talk.
What about
like talk?
Or we could do wit. like Wootak, yeah.
Oh man.
or. Yeah, no, the perfect two-man is far better. So far, the leading name is the perfect two-man, but I think that would make it too. Two-man has a definition already, you know?
Yeah. Too dating, too.
Yeah, it's very, very dating niched, which is already like a big source of our topics, but like with all the other segments we might want to do and things like that, right?
We don't want male-centric.
Yeah, we don't want to narrow it down like that. We don't want to alienate the female audience. You know, the perfect two-person. That is not it either. It's not loving any of my names. But anyways, comment down below what you guys think the name should be, or if we just keep it Above the Influence.
Is there a podcast called The Bruh Podcast?
You didn't like Wootak, but you just submitted the Bruh Podcast? No.
Have you seen I'm sure it's like all clip farming, but have you seen the it's called the Yo Podcast?
The Yo Podcast?
Yeah, and it's like it's not even a set or anything. It's them on their webcams with like headsets on, and the questions will literally be like, "What's your favorite color?" It's like, I like blue.
That's definitely all clip farming.
I quite enjoy them.
There's this other podcast that people said we remind them of, which is Beer SOS. Have you seen them? They're like two straight guys. They're the two gayest straight guys I've ever seen in my life. And their topics are just hella funny. Like,
Beer SOS?
Yeah, they're funny as
Go check them out.
Shout out Beer SOS. Anyways, the two-man podcast will continue. Couple announcements. I've been getting hated on recently for something that I have nothing to do with.
Oh yeah. Same.
And something that's not even true.
Same.
And it's not our business to speak on, so we're only going to say this once to clear the air. Our friend Jordan, who we posted is single now, did not cheat, straight up. So, like, he's going to make his own statements and deal with what's happening in his part of life with all that drama. But we did not post that to celebrate our friend cheating on someone and then becoming single. We posted it because he's out of a relationship that, in my opinion, was not serving him or his partner for the longest time. And he just wanted to celebrate. So we went out with him. What you are claiming he did is just simply not true. And if you have any more questions, take it up with Jordan. I'm sure he'll put out his own statement at some point or deal with it in his own way.
Yeah, for me, I barely talked to Jordan while they were in that relationship. I don't talk to Cynthia. So also, even if I did, not my relationship. I didn't know shit about it. All I saw was bottles coming out, sparklers, and I danced. So
he literally dropped to the floor and started twerking.
Yeah, started grinding the floor because that's what I do.
And then you got posted by the club.
But also, even if somebody in my life did cheat on their girlfriend, I would be the first one to be like, "Hey, don't do that. That's extremely wrong."
We do not condone like people being in our DMs, especially people that support us, being like, "Oh, I can't support you anymore. You support a cheater." I'm like, that. Well, one, I could see why you would think that because somebody straight up is accusing him of that when it's just simply not true. There's evidence and proof that it's not true. But yeah, other than that, we are not those type of people. If any one of my boys was just cheating consistently, I'd be like, what the is up with you, man? Like it goes into if the person you were supposed to spend the rest of your life with is unable to trust you, like how can I trust you, right? So yeah,
We do not condone that.
Celeste. will
With
speak
that,
of it.
the last time I ever hope to interact with y'all, I just want to say, Suburb Talks fans, bro, please, we are not friends anymore. I don't ever want to hear. The worst part of my life was ever associating with any of you guys, the fans. Like, I don't care. Hate me all you want. Just please leave me alone. Like, I shouldn't have to deal with this shit anymore.
Yeah. We don't want anything to do with you. Talk shit about us on your little Reddit forums all you want. Please stay out of my DMs. I'm tired of looking at you. Jesus. But anyways, at first, I was like being a good friend, trying to go out with Jordan as much as possible to like get his mind off of things. It's slowly ruining my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. I went out probably five nights in a row and got drunk, and my old body and my old bones can't handle that shit no more.
Nah, 5 nights is crazy.
I had to start ignoring his calls. And then he'll text me screenshots of him on FaceTime waiting for me to pick up. Like you never heard of answering a phone? And I'm like, I'm purposefully ignoring you because I can't be outside tonight.
What have you guys been doing?
Literally drinking, bro.
But
Just
where?
in the club, like clubs, bars, wherever the like that there's plans at. Like we're at Poppy on Monday. Like what the fuck? I have never been to Poppy.
I was about to say, yeah, I used to invite you to Poppy all the time.
You were not going through something, unfortunately. Yeah. But now that it's been like a week of me being a supportive friend, I think I have the credibility to be like, you come good, go harass someone else, Jordan.
You're gonna start hitting me up.
Oh man. But anyways, do you feel like you're obligated to do that for when your boy's going through a breakup?
Like once or twice, not 5 days in a row.
Damn. So I'm just an overachiever, high key.
I'll be like, you want to go on a walk? Maybe some food, a movie?
I've done all those things too.
Nice.
Yeah. So I really am an overachiever, Jesus. Why are you acting like you wasn't outside with us too?
Once in a while. If I was single, probably every day too. Not even probably. I know I'd be there.
You would. Yeah. You would be the one coming up with the plans.
Oh yeah.
But it's cool because
at least him hit up this guy.
Huh?
I'd be like,
this guy will dodge all our calls too. Do you have your mic on, you sir?
No, it wasn't on.
Wow.
What have you been doing, Tristan?
I was in Toronto working
With
at a
who?
music festival for the last weekend.
Spending time with who?
My dad.
Oh.
My friends from back home.
That's really weird that you f***ed your dad.
My dad actually just had
That's
hernia.
super weird.
What an insane thing
My dad
to
actually
say.
just had hernia surgery.
Oh,
It just keeps getting
Yeah,
worse.
how do you feel now?
Well, before that, what were you doing? Question for you guys and the audience. If you watched your boy go back to somebody extremely toxic for him, what should you do? Boy or girl? If you watch your friend go back to somebody that was extremely toxic for them, what would you do? Beat him up?
No, I would offer to introduce them to other women. And I would be like, you can only get to talk to her if you stop talking to the one you're with now.
That's actually exactly what Viet did.
He hits him with an ultimatum.
He literally just saw a girl that he thought was Tristan's type and sent a picture of her like, hey, Tristan, I know you'll like this girl. I'll introduce you only if you stop talking to this other person.
Yeah, I'll introduce you to a stranger I've never met. Don't know her name. Don't know
Didn't say
who
one
she
word
is.
to her.
Didn't say one word to her. He just saw her in the store and took a photo.
But for real though, what would you do, Tristan, huh? Let's say the roles were reversed and you're watching me go through it. I don't know if you care about me enough to actually deal with that, but But yeah.
Depends on what you're doing. Are you actually trying to get back together with her?
Let's say from your POV, it seems that way and you just don't know and you don't trust me. And the way that I felt about this toxic woman.
I'd probably give you a couple weeks and see what choice you make on your own.
And then
this guy's trying to incept into our minds what to do. And then what? Yeah.
And then see what ends up happening.
Okay.
See if it goes badly.
What if it does go badly?
then tell you I told you so.
Crazy.
Up. You wasn't even gonna save me one time.
Hey man, tried at the beginning. Sometimes you gotta let guys make mistakes.
Actually, that's so true. I think that's the real answer.
That's the only way to learn.
I've just learned in the whole history of me trying to like give advice or like do what I think is best for the person, or even just steer them in what I think is best for the even if it is what's best for the person. They don't give a fuck. They don't listen. They need to make all the mistakes for themselves.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the workout thing as well too.
Yeah,
You're talking about getting your friends in the gym.
I'd say
They gotta
that's
be self-motivated to do it.
it's so true.
Can't do it for them.
That is one area. That's probably the only thing I've been successful in like almost not forcing, but like influencing someone to like do that's good for them. I feel like it's easy. Yeah, it's easier to like influence someone to add something good than it is to remove something negative, if that makes sense.
Yeah, especially when it comes to relationships.
Relationships are like addictions, like it's not happening.
Relationships can be addictions.
Yeah, for you, I think it is. Yeah, you're addicted to relationships with toxic, opium-wearing ABGs.
Anyway, so next topic. Next topic.
What have you been up to, Viet? Now that I don't see you ever because you're cuffed.
Not much.
Also, actually, we've been missing from the audience's POV for at least 2 weeks now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we haven't filmed in. Yeah. The last episode we're skipping this week.
Oh.
So this is being filmed the week of the episode that didn't come out. Right after last one was Esther's last episode.
Got you. Okay. What have I been doing? Literally not shit. Gym, Muay Thai.
Are you starting Muay Thai?
Yeah.
I also started Muay Thai.
Eating food.
Damn, you deadass not doing shit.
No.
Holy shit.
Making my
He's doing
steak
all the
videos.
good productive things now.
Yeah.
He's doing all the good productive things now.
I guess yeah.
My life is pretty calm.
Physical wise.
We can have like a mini Muay Thai tournament.
Yeah. I'd beat the shit
No,
out
right.
of you.
Between-
Wait, what?
I'd beat the shit out of you.
All right, let's schedule it. I'm
Yeah.
down. I'm ready.
First round is
First
Tristan versus Viet.
I'm
Yo, so I'm starting to realize that like getting old. You know how we used to clown Jeremy all the time for just being old.
Yeah.
So now that I'm approaching that age, I am regretting all of it. It's almost like karma has been loading up and like waiting to pay me back. Because I went to Muay Thai. I've only been to like 3 Muay Thai classes, right? And in the kicking, I wasn't like kicking correctly, so I'm bending my knee in the wrong way. And then I went to physical. I had to like go to a physical therapist because my knee started hurting so bad,
Oh my God.
and my shoulder is fucked up from snowboarding. So I'm going to him like I'm so broken that I may not be able to work out the rest of my life if I don't do this. And he's like, you have tendonitis in your knees.
Oh.
And I'm like, which is like not like the most serious thing. It could go away. But now I have to like do these stretches
Oh.
and like breathing exercises daily. And they're like actually difficult and annoying. And if I don't do them, like I have to like stop going to Muay Thai because my knees hurt so bad.
Wait, how much is that guy, the physical therapist?
Somewhere around like $100 a session. Yeah.
For
It's like
So,
an
like-
hour of like treatment. He'll like treat you, like make you do things, teach you exercises, also like certain like massages, right? Like he's like actually pressing into
does
my
he do
shoulder.
a initial like what's the word I'm looking for?
Analysis.
Analysis?
Oh yeah,
I
exactly.
need that shit, bro.
Yeah, he's like my shoulders are like misaligned, right? Like I have like a I've noticed in a lot of candid pictures of me, my one shoulder is just higher.
I think that's what I have too, and that's why I've told you before, my upper left back pinches a lot whenever I work out,
Yeah.
and I realized my right shoulder. I had to take like a month off the gym because my right shoulder, I think I stressed it too much to the point where I thought I broke something. I also just have like really crunchy shoulders.
Yeah, no, definitely go to a physical therapist.
Yeah, I need to.
That was like the best because like my shoulder from my snowboard injury was like every time I worked out, I was just worried about it. But then now I had my knee issue too. So I'm like,
My range of motion is ass.
yeah, he makes you like get naked and then he like
Oh.
examines your body and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly the type of shit you like.
should be an easy victory in the Muay Thai tournament if you guys are this injured.
Huh? Oh yeah. You're just watching us.
Yeah, you just
I
told
kick
me,
you once,
told me
my
all
knee
the
breaks.
places- yeah, you told me all the weaknesses you have. I gotta hit him in the lower back and hit you in your knees.
I'm literally pausing my Muay Thai gym subscription because I can't like
Yeah.
I don't want to f myself up further and also the traveling I'm about to do. But
Traveling.
yeah,
What traveling?
I'm going to Seattle for Dr. Wakely, which
Oh.
the doctor that Jeremy worked with, he
Yeah.
put me on to, and I'm doing all the old people shit, man. So in the 2 weeks we've been gone, I'm realizing my age, and I'm like, I gotta lock in
I
on
need to start doing that shit too.
on old people shit. Yeah.
I think body wise, I'm probably right there with you because I just didn't take care of my body.
Yeah, probably far
If
worse.
not worse, yeah.
Luckily, so I like blood test my liver often to just make sure I'm good from all my drinking, and that shit's chilling. I'm honestly in shock every time the results come back. But anyways, I've realized I'm actually getting old. Second thing I'm doing, we're hiring creators for
I
SuperBonsai.
saw your TikTok.
Yep.
How's
So
that going?
if you guys want a job, this is an open hiring call to everyone. You do not need experience because we'll be giving you an aptitude test. So you can go to the Google form that I'll put in the description if you want to apply. Once you apply, if you meet the standards, which most people will, I think, where you're going to be sent a test and you'll be graded on the test, and we'll choose applicants for interviews from how well you do on that test. There's already, with the one video I posted that didn't even go viral, like over 1,000 applicants, probably by now 1,300 applicants. So we have our VAs going through the list, sending you guys all the information you need to do the test, and yeah, good luck. But it's well paid, and and with the right candidate, we'll work around remote, anywhere in the world, part-time or full-time. And you can either be the type of creator you post on your own account if you have an account with 5,000 followers or more, or you can make content for us to post on our accounts if you don't have a TikTok account. So don't worry. As long as you are a right fit for the culture of the company and you work hard and you can prove that in this, then you will get the job. But anyways, we have some topics, some segments. There's one that I think is interesting.
What if I made a YouTube video of a challenge where I just drink for 14 days straight and then
No, it's got to be just you got to make nonstop TikTok videos, basically.
that's 14 TikToks?
No, it's not. It's one TikTok. Listen, man, you could get the job too if you wanted. You just won't do it. It's a demanding job. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna have to. There's like a 4-hour training call that we do every week. Tristan's on it.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's like that's why you don't need experience, is because I plan on training you in like boot camp style. You're gonna learn everything you need to know about content creation, especially how we do it at SuperBonsai and why it's been so successful for us. And I'm just gonna teach you to make it, and then you'll just, through reps and learning and just being a killer, you're going to become a great content creator, make ads for us nonstop, have a stable income, and yeah.
And it's based off of making like sales content.
Yeah, making SuperBonsai ads that we put out, run money on, right? And the way that like ad success works, right, is you need to launch like hundreds of ads to try to find like one that wins. And one true winner will literally carry your company's like revenue, like
really?
just one ad, right? So like you need to put out hundreds of ads to like get those one winners. And there's smaller winners too that like maybe you run for like a few $1,000s, like that's fucking great too. Because as long as it's meeting your internal metrics, like it's profitable. But anyways, enough of that business talk. You can apply down below and potentially work with me. How has it been working with me, Tristan?
We'll be hiring someone who does HR soon.
You think that shit funny, man?
Yeah, just a little bit. We do our own HR.
Yeah, there's no
You
HR.
wanna- hey, by the way, do you want to explain your workstation downstairs,
Oh, I'm for it.
Mr. Performative?
He's so
No,
performative,
Not
bro.
even. I love that shit.
You have what was it? Deftones? Was it
We-
Deftones?
Yeah, we have
Deftones.
we have desks down
What
in
the fuck is
Wootak's
Deftones? What am I talking?
apartment, and he told us to decorate them
Yeah.
as we see fit. And I thought it would be funny to buy a bunch of Hello Kitty merch and put a Deftones poster above it. Enter into. I know they're having a lot of performative male competitions lately, so
Yeah, bro. Would
this
take
is,
the cake.
I just wanted to give it a go.
That's his entry.
Tiff, we were over here for his housewarming.
Yeah, I
It
think.
was some random party. I don't know. Tiff walks downstairs and he's like, of course Wootak would have Deftones and Hello Kitty mugs. And I look at her, I'm like, that's not Wootak.
That's
She
not
know it was
me.
me after.
I like Deftones, but a Hello Kitty mug
There's,
selection.
there's also a My Melody one there too. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. See, the fact that he knows the difference
Karomi?
of them is
No.
insanely
Yeah.
performative. Actually,
Surprised you don't have Karomi.
yeah.
I've got the Kuromi ones at home.
Well.
Speaking of performative male, by the way, artists, I think I have a more niche one than Lana Del Rey, Clairo. Who's another one?
The Marias.
The Marias. Yeah, I have a more niche one.
Okay.
I'm about to put you guys on.
That's good.
Adrienne Lanker.
Oh, yeah.
Who's Adrienne Lanker?
Wait, what band is she a singer in as well?
She was in a band?
Yeah.
Oh, I just know her solo shit.
Dude, this guy's actually performative as fuck. How do you even know who that is?
Because I'm not
Listen to
performing
music?
No. I have very good taste.
Sorry, not everyone only listens to Drake. I'm bad, man. Sorry, I ventured
No,
into,
I also
ventured
listen
into the
to
top-
Future, Brent Fayaz.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I ventured into the top 100, not just the top 20.
All right, let's see who this is.
Oh, Big Thief. That's the band that she's in.
Yeah, that's the most performative shit I've
Very
ever
good.
heard in my
It's
life.
very good. I listen to it a lot when I travel.
Mm-hmm. It's good airplane music. The band she's in, Big Thief, got a lot of good albums.
I like the Marias, like, legitimately, though.
Yeah, I saw them at Coachella this year. They were
Really?
really, really good.
Yeah, you know, it's fucking sexy-ass music.
Yeah, I also saw Clara at Coachella, too.
I don't think I've ever listened to a Clairo song.
You're taking the performative thing hella far. Every time I needed, like, a
All of-
performative song for my IG, I just ask him, and he gives me it.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing like you said before. I've been listening to some of this shit for a while, so
You've been performative.
maybe I just like music, man.
You've been the blueprint, bro. Well, anyways, I have a question for you guys, especially since it's all dudes here. I think this is an interesting male topic. What do you do if your girlfriend is being romantically pursued by a man who is better than you in every way?
Kill myself.
Wait, say that again. What?
What do you do if your girlfriend is being romantically pursued by a man who's better than you in every way?
How is that possible?
All right, well, you know, humble yourself a little bit.
There's always a better
Always
man out
better.
there.
Imagine Blade.
I think better.
Imagine Blade with performativeness turned up 10x. And he's 6'4". And he's rich. Your exact tattoos, but better. More precise line work.
Oh no way. Okay, what am I doing in response?
What do you do? That's what I want to know.
Babe, please don't talk to him. Please block him. I already blocked him for you. Don't worry.
Babe, don't worry. This really, really dangerous guy was in your DMs. I blocked him
already
for
blocked
you.
I make up weird
It's a good thing we
rumors.
share our phone passwords because we're in a secure relationship. I can protect your IG.
I would make a catfish account as a 14-year-old girl. DM him. Photoshop his responses back.
And then show her.
Show the internet. I'm getting him out of there for good.
Literally just framing him as a crime. Has this ever happened to you?
No, fuck no.
I saw a comment on somebody talking about this, and it was like, you need to create an extremely traumatic scenario for your woman, and then be there for her, so that you trauma bond, and have something that the man can never replicate that you have over him. You know, I thought that was good defense too, but that one was far better. Because, like, to be honest, if you block him, he'll just find a man that popping. Like, he's gonna just find a way around it, right?
He just finds another girl.
No,
No,
they
no,
don't
he
do that.
really wants your girl.
Okay, well, then I like his idea.
I would hire a group of thugs. I would invite him out with us to dinner. Then walk him back to his
With
car.
you and your girl?
Yeah.
He's
Then
making
walk
her-
him
how
back
could
to
you
his
say
car.
this? What if
Okay.
he's making your girl laugh all dinner long?
Just do that.
He just
But I
holds
have
the napkin on the table.
I have security that I know what's gonna happen after dinner, which I'm gonna hire a group of thugs. I'm gonna tell them only target him. Maybe punch me once or twice, but like let me punch you guys, so it looks like I beat them all up. He got beat the fuck up.
It's like one punching these guys who are 6'8".
Yes.
They pull up, and the guy actually legitimately 1v3s them.
They can't keep getting away with it.
It's Blade. Like, just imagine
He
Blade,
has,
and
like,
he's
the
just
fighting skills of John
just
Jones.
roundhouse kicks one in the throat. Your girl's like, wow, I thought that only happened in the movies.
I would then tell her after when we were in bed at home, I think he seems very violent. Me personally, I would have tried to de-escalate the situation.
And she's like, so you wouldn't be able to protect me?
This is literally like the scenarios of nightmares, I feel like.
I bet someone's gone through this before too.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't think I've ever... If I've gone through it, I don't know I've gone through it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my girl had the decency to hide it from me and just do it behind my back.
That sounds awful.
Well, at least I don't know. So it never happened to me because I never knew, right?
That's good.
Yeah.
Still awful.
Would you want to know?
No.
Like, let's say you're broken up with them anyways, right? Like, would you want to know that had happened?
That they're dating someone better than you?
No. That somebody better than you in every way, objectively, was romantically pursuing them while you were together.
Mm-hmm.
You're broken up now for whatever reason. Maybe they got together afterwards. Would you want to know?
No.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what
so.
they meant by romantically pursuing them, though, because it's like
Trying
other
to
than
fuck or like trying to
other
date?
than DMing her once, which I expect you to not respond to anyways. What man is going to just continuously?
Okay, let's say it's somebody you meet in social circles, right? Because like that happen. Like we know hella people in social circles that like maybe we don't go out of our way to hang out with, but we run into you often. And it's like in those social circles, they're making it so clear that they want her, especially like you're not there, right?
You gotta fight him.
You gotta fight him.
You gotta fight him.
And then what if he beats your ass?
You gotta shoot him.
What if he survives?
Damn.
It's very likely he could survive.
You can have her, bro. Fuck. There's too much stress on my life.
Low
The
key.
situation's getting stressful.
Literally. I mean, I'm just making it as stressful as possible for you. I've thought about that. Have you ever gotten hit up by a girl who just like immediately ended a relationship? And it's like she's immediately trying to slide on you?
Oh, absolutely.
And you've got to just think about like what it would mean for the man if they knew that.
I have a general rule of thumb, which if you ever randomly get hit up by a girl, safely assume like she just broke up with her man.
Yep.
Like the girls do not just hit you up out of nowhere. Very rarely.
I mean, I'd say first encounter they might,
Yeah.
but like coming back into your life out of nowhere, I feel like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Girls like to spin the block on, or at least not all girls, obviously, but women that would do this like to spin the block on guys that they had at one point talked to, because then they have that interest, and especially because I feel like for them they think it's like easy validation to just spin that block and get whatever toxic fulfillment they need.
Flip the script on them, which is what I used to do. I think you need some time to heal.
Then they come back
Facts.
in a month after that.
A month. Wait a week.
Oh, dude, there was this funny ass "Am I the asshole?" Holy shit! Let me read you this funny ass "Am I the asshole?"
Is this on Reddit?
Yeah.
What else did you see on Reddit?
What else did I see on Reddit?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I don't.
We talk about the Suburb Talks Reddit, how they always be talking shit about us.
Still?
Yeah, I don't go on that anymore. But I remember when we were the number one topic on there, and I'm like, Jesus.
Man.
Yeah. Anyways, am I the asshole for saying I told you so when my boyfriend got beat up by my ex? I ended things with my ex a year ago and have been dating my boyfriend for 6 months. My ex, during this time, has refused to move on and basically has repeatedly sent me flirty texts until I blocked him, as well as hitting on me in person, blatantly in front of my boyfriend too. I've told him multiple times that I'm not interested and that I love my new boyfriend, but he has persisted. This has led to my boyfriend wanting to fight him for disrespecting our relationship. I always told him that this wasn't a good idea because violence is not the answer, but the real reason is half that and also half because I know my ex would beat him in a fight. My ex trains in the gym a lot and also does multiple martial arts, whereas my boyfriend isn't really into fitness and is very skinny.
Damn.
Bro, this would hurt me more than getting beat up by the ex, by the way. Reading this, am I the asshole?
This is basically like the last situation we just talked about.
Yeah, except that's why I'm like, this is perfect. He finally told me last week that he's going to fight my ex at a party that they'll both be at that Saturday. I begged him not to and told him bluntly that he will lose and make himself look bad. He responded saying that he's a lot bigger than my ex. He's quite tall and my ex's average height, so that he'll be fine. And then blah, blah, blah. Lo and behold, exactly what I said happened, and he ended up losing. Although he wasn't hurt too badly aside from his ego, he came to me upset and expected sympathy, but I just felt... But I just felt irritated and said that I had told him exactly that this would happen, and he chose not to listen. He's angry at me for being unsupportive, but I feel like I tried to warn him. Am I the asshole? Now, clearly these people are in like high school or something, but
Probably high school. Or
yeah, this is high school
got
behavior.
his-
High school or college behavior.
He sounds like he has his like clothes laid out for the fight the night before.
His ski mask.
Tomorrow's the day.
Tomorrow's
His
the day.
goalie.
Do it.
He's picking clothes that would both be functional at a party for drip and yet that he can move in.
Mm.
You know those corny TikToks of like seeing if I can fight in my outfit before I go on a date?
Bro.
And I'm like, that's the corniest shit I've ever seen. But this is exactly what I'm envisioning.
That's why I like.
Is she the asshole?
I think so. I wouldn't like that.
I think you could have had more tact with how you told him, but like your boyfriend is a clown.
I think her boyfriend's the problem for
Your
sure.
boyfriend is- no, well, the real problem's the ex. Like you're, yeah,
Of
like
course, we know
yeah,
that.
consistent,
That's a
but-
given.
But he's the ex for a reason. He's the villain of this story, so he's already labeled as the villain. But as the boyfriend, damn, if your girl is willing to go to the lengths to tell you straight to your face you're not going to win,
Mm-hmm.
that woman loves you, not him, and she still, at the risk of your ego, told you you're about to get your ass beat.
Why are they going to parties with her ex?
They're probably same friend group.
Friend group?
Yeah. Or like social circle, like larger friend social circle. Especially if you're in high school or college. Like I'm sure that there's only so many you could go to, right? With all the people that you'd want to see.
Mm.
So you think the boyfriend's a problem?
It's a pretty dumb decision.
Yeah. Dumb decision. I understand though. If somebody was constantly hitting on my girl, even with when she's done everything to be like, yo, back off, like I'd want to fight him too. But I think that you should
Should have jumped him.
have hit him with a bottle.
Also that, yes.
Nah. Yeah, I think that violence is just not the answer and that you should have brushed it off. But I understand, especially when you're a young man, that fucking you can't allow yourself to feel disrespected. But after that happens like once or twice, you're gonna start to realize, there's amicable ways to resolve things. Well, thought that was funny and relevant.
Kind of just sad.
It is sad. It's a night. That's
It's a
the things
nightmare.
of my nightmares, to be honest with you. There was a question asked in our Discord that I think this applies to you, Vit.
What?
Or not applies to you. I want to hear your take on this. When has there ever been a time that you took one for the team for a 2-man to happen?
Never.
Literally never.
Literally never.
Now, I feel like most guys would talk to a girl that they're not interested in so that their boy could get with the girl that they're interested in.
No.
And I feel like girls do the same, right? They would talk to a guy because if their homegirl is talking to a man and he's got a homie there just lurking around, she'll distract him.
Wait, talking only?
Okay, what
I've
do
done that.
you think that we're
I
asking?
thought you were talking about like me fucking someone I'm not attracted to.
Oh,
So
what the
then-
fuck? No one, you never have to take it that far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done the talking thing.
No, you haven't.
New York, the night you blacked out. I was playing rock, paper, scissors with that tall model bitch.
But she was extremely hot. Like, what?
Yeah, but extremely tall. I was not attracted. When I saw you doing your thing, I was like, rock, paper, scissors?
Okay. You got me there. That's one instance. But it still doesn't count because she was objectively very attractive.
I
Like,
don't really remember what she looked like. All I remember is she was very tall.
she was tall as shit, but she was beautiful.
Super tall.
Like genuinely beautiful.
And I could immediately tell you're not going to be interested in me. How do I distract you?
'Cause-
Rock, paper,
Because
scissors.
she's 6 feet tall.
Yeah. Then I grittied in front of her.
Yeah, I remember that. It was
she
all
into
for
it
naught
at all?
It
because
was all for naught.
yeah, because I
Was she into it
literally
at
was
all?
tranquilized 5
Was
seconds
she
after.
into it at all?
She was having fun.
So you played rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah.
He slowly like starts to sway her.
Like low-key, I think he could have done it. He's
That's like
downplaying
when-
himself.
It's just like that situation where when you don't like a girl, you just behave so normally,
Yeah.
and then she ends up liking you.
That it works out.
It just works out.
Because normally when you like a girl too much, you start to like
Yeah,
put
yeah.
on an act and then it always does not work out.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that is that's advice that unfortunately no one will hear because you'll never defeat your male instinct to try extra hard when you want a woman. But like you make it too obvious, you start not acting like yourself, and they can sense it, and then they don't even have a chance to get to know the real you.
That's not true. At least I just don't talk to them.
What do you mean?
Like I don't talk to them.
If you like a girl?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're an outlier in these situations. But
purely to escape that, because it's like.
But so then it is true because you're doing something to escape that. Caught your ass, motherfucker.
But
What
it's
you
not
mean?
like. It's not like I'm acting too hard. Like, ooh, look at me flexing.
No. That's exactly what not to do is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And that's the natural thing all men want to do, is that they want to show off or act extra cool. And maybe not men. I think you learn quickly that shit doesn't work. And if you ever learn to talk to women, you don't do that. But in the beginning, especially like younger viewers, bro, like I was fucking that shit up all left and right when I was in high school, you know?
Oh, true. I didn't talk to girls in high school.
I tried.
I didn't even try.
I mean, I had a girlfriend, but
Dude,
like took me like
ninth
many
grade.
many
I had
attempts.
a girl come up to me and tell me her friend had a crush on me,
Mhm.
and I distinctly remember looking at her. Just why?
Why is crazy?
I asked her why.
What
She-
the low self-esteem?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And I remember her like being surprised by my. I would be surprised by my question. She was like, I don't know. She thinks you're cute. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not interested.
Or were you interested?
No.
Or- Okay.
Like I was so freaked out and scared. I was like, please, no.
I remember talking to a girl that there was mutual interest in, and I was just such a simp that I 100% ruined it by just being too much of a simp. And to this day, even though nothing happened, I don't think I'll ever be able to hit the same levels of like euphoria that you have from like a intense crush, where like
yeah,
even
yeah.
just holding hands, you just immediately feel like the most highest levels of dopamine just running through your brain.
True. I think the older I get, the more I understand why people urge people to like save themselves from marriage.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, after even like a few sexual encounters, it just everything gets desensitized.
Desensitized.
Yeah. I will say it. Not all hope is lost. If you've been out there on the streets, don't worry. Not all hope is lost, because when I did go celibate for a bit, which is not celibacy, when I just refrained from the action for a bit, it
Abstinence.
is like a reset of like dopamine, and it's not all hope is not lost. But I think you just have to want it bad enough to like not give in to the urges. But yeah.
I wish we had the old episodes so that I can prove to Tiff that I'm not a fucking whore. She likes to sit there and like call me a whore. And I'm
Why?
like,
Why does she call you a whore?
I don't fucking know, dude. She just has this image in her mind that like I was just getting around.
Okay, but remember when like one of the earliest memories of you and Tiff was us in Hawaii and you were with a different girl? I'm also certain that Tiff has just visually seen you with many other girls. You are not a whore. You're not a whore, but
the
you are a
Hawaii
flirt.
girl, I didn't even kiss.
You're just a
The most
flirt.
that happened was my arm around her.
Yeah, you're just a flirt.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And then like because she's just around watching you flirt with women, like the inevitable, and you're a beautiful man. So
Thank you,
like
thank
the
you.
inevitable assumption is he's sleeping with all these
Yeah,
girls.
but like I'll tell her straight up, like I made it a point. Like I don't like fucking.
Yeah. Well,
And she just
unfortunately,
doesn't
who
believe
the
that.
fuck's gonna believe that? I barely believe that until I hung out with you for years and I watched it in person.
No,
Oh, like he really does not.
I genuinely do not enjoy sex
Yeah.
most of the time.
Except
I'm
with
scared.
me. No,
I'm scared. Too much anxiety. Too much.
do you want me to call her and be like, hey, I can tell you from firsthand experience that he does not like having sex that
maybe
much.
throw it in there next time we're together.
Tiff, if you're watching this, he's telling the truth. And me, why would I ever lie to you on behalf of that guy, Tiff? But nah, I'm dead ass. That is actually true. I also didn't believe it at first.
No, I think she believes it more now.
Yeah.
And whenever she does call me a whore, it's more of a joke. But
Good.
like during the first few months, she just would not believe it.
Mm-hmm. Also, I think everyone has a different standard of what's considered a hoe, right?
No, she was genuinely thinking I was out there fucking. Like
Yeah.
everything. I
Oh.
was like, that's not true. And
Mm.
also, I was abstinent for many months.
You did
She barely believed that.
You also you say things in just like a not believable way.
That's also true.
You also purposefully lie so much that like
That's also true.
yeah, it's just like everything about you and like the way you say things is so hard to believe. I don't blame Tiff, to be honest.
Well, the way he purposely lies and says things that are true is the exact same tone.
You literally
I can never tell.
and until he gets mad that you don't believe him, that's the telltale sign that he's telling the truth, or he's pissed off.
Or he's just doubling down on the lie.
For real.
Yeah, I also do that sometimes.
You can literally never know.
I think if I'm ever really serious, like, hey, on my mother's life, like, I've only used this one time with you. That was when I shit my pants. So, like, I had to clarify, hey, I'm not joking.
Yeah. Well, I didn't believe you because, you know, I had faith in you that you wouldn't have done that. Now my perception has changed. If you were to ever tell me you shit your pants again in public, I would believe you right away.
Yeah. Very, very good memory. Yeah.
It's so funny to me how certain things you would never be embarrassed about, but like other weird things you get highly offended about.
I'm what you would call a conundrum.
I think you are. All right, we have this little segment here that was fan suggested. So shout out whoever suggested this. I think it was Carly or Carby.
Hey, actually,
on
speaking
Discord.
about fans, Alex R, if you're seeing this still, appreciate you tuning in once again. If not, someone to reach out to him and tell him we will figure our shit out as long as we have you watching. Please come back. Alex R.
Nah, Alex R be talking shit on me too. You know,
Out of love.
Fuck you, Alex R. Yeah, it's so funny how I clicked on his thing and it's like 90% negative comments, but he has to be the most mentioned commenter. I apologize to all the fans that be leaving nice comments. Because like Cat Hunt, you're somebody that you leave beautiful, nice comments all the time, and I recognize that. Tia, Tom, Carly, like all you guys are consistent commenters. You're consistently active in Discord and our DMs and all those things, and I actually genuinely appreciate that. And you are literally the exact people that we continue this show for, and the type of people that just made all these moments special in our lives. So don't want to see you going unnoticed for the likes of Alex R, Jordan's #1 op.
I only bring him up because I saw a comment that was like, you know this shit's bad when Alex R is even mad that Esther's leaving.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, this segment is called "Let Me Put You On." So it's gonna be us I want us to bring one thing each, and I think somehow Viet has failed to bring his thing this week.
I have some things in mind.
Okay, you better.
He put you on to the new performative music.
Fuck. You should save that one for. Nah, it's too late. You already used it.
I got other stuff.
Tristan, you should bring one too every week because I feel like you have niche interests as well.
Yeah,
So topics like TV, movies, anime, especially, right? Things that we enjoy, that we know our audience enjoys. Music is a good one because I'm really bad at finding new music. That's why I listen to the same 50 Drake songs every day.
He's not joking.
I'm deadass not joking, but that's because I don't discover new music. I just put the radio on of like a current song I like.
I think TikTok is the best.
That's the only place I discover music. And when you guys put it on, and like that's it.
We can tell you discover it through TikTok.
All right, buddy. Not all of us can perform as well as you. All right, I'm the training wheels performative.
Don't worry, I'm helping you.
Yeah. All right. But you don't know how to make matcha like me, so how about that? Anyways, we each bring one thing that we've encountered and that we want to put the other hosts onto, right? So for me, I'm going to bring an anime this week. It's called To Be Hero X. Have you all heard of that shit?
No.
No? So it's actually Chinese made, which makes it a donghua. That's your favorite.
Who are you pointing at?
Tristan. Tristan's favorite is anything Chinese.
Oh,
But
shit.
basically, so it's Chinese animation. And the concept is it's a hero society where heroes only get their powers once their trust value is at a certain level. So depending on how much the public trusts that person, it develops their powers, and especially in what that person is known for. So example, like let's say you randomly went viral in the news for like jumping in a lake and saving a woman from drowning. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, this person's such a good swimmer. Like he would risk his life to save a person,
Aquaman.
right? And then their trust value would go up, and then they would probably develop like water powers or like swimming powers, right? So Hero X is the name of the current #1 ranked hero. And the way you become the #1 ranked hero is you got to get into the top 10 of trust value. And once you're in the top 10 of trust value, they have like a tournament where all the heroes in the top 10 fight, and whoever wins the number 1 spot, you become Hero X.
Oh shit.
And the Hero X is always changing, like every tournament. But the way that the show follows is set up, it's really cool and unique because it starts out with this hero named Nice, who's like the perfect hero. Like he's like handsome. He looks like a K-pop idol. He can fly. He has super strength. But he has like OCD and like everyone expects him to be perfect. And so all the powers that get put onto you with trust value also come with a downside. So like when people expect you to be perfect, you have to be perfect. So you have like intense OCD. You have like, so like, you know what I mean? Like it comes with like all these downsides, and it also follows different heroes at a time. So the first like 3 episodes is all about Nice. Then it's about this new hero, Isol, which is like the next 2 episodes. Then it's about like, it's just all the different heroes that end up in the top 10 ranking and how they got there basically. All the stories are interconnected. And then there's also the bad shit is fear value. So then in this society where powers are related around trust, there's like a thing called fear that enters the scene, and fear is the opposite of trust. But apparently you can get powers from fear as well. So the more people that fear you, you can become powerful as well. So those are like villains.
Villains, yeah.
Thought it was really cool, and what I really like is the animation changes. Like it randomly cuts between different animation styles. Like it'll be like 3D, then like traditional 2D.
Oh.
And then the concept of why the animation keeps changing is that the X for the timeline that they're in right now is his powers is like reality manipulation.
Oh.
So the theory is that every time the animation changes, X is somewhere changing reality, and then so they show the reality changing, the animation style changing to like kind of like showcase that.
How many episodes are out right now?
Like more than 15.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's like pretty bingeable. Like it's in second part of season 1 right now. So the season 1 I think is supposed to be 24 episodes.
I hate watching shows that are ongoing.
Like weekly, right? Because it's like
Yeah.
20 minutes a week. I love that. I don't love it because
hate
I'd
it.
rather binge, but I'm too addicted to anime and I just need to see it the second
Yeah.
it comes out.
There was another Chinese donghua that's out right now. That's
Lord of the Mysteries.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Animation in that. I think I'm halfway through episode 1.
I'm watching that shit too.
That shit, the animation immediately was like, whoa.
It's the art style. You would love that shit. The art style is very like Victorian, steampunk, like
Yeah.
very aura. It's a mega aura farmy anime.
But I'm telling you, bro, the animation in it is crazy. I think it got hype because people were like, this is gonna be a better success than fucking
Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling, yeah.
Because it's also based off a
Terrible
webtoon,
show.
like Solo Leveling was.
I see. It's very like steampunk Victorian.
Yeah.
era.
Yeah.
It's the story is stupid hard to follow though. I'm not gonna lie. I
Really?
legit have no idea what's happening at all times. And I'm like, but like I barely know what's happening at all times, but I'm like, and then I was like reading like Reddit and TikTok comments, and it was like, bro, it's called Lord of the Mysteries, not Lord of the I know everything that's gonna happen. And I'm like, okay, but I should by episode 7, I should at least know what sequence of power level this guy is at. Like everything's just fucking. It's so the universe is so deep that like in 7 episodes they just haven't explained shit, which I think means it has huge potential. But yeah. Well, what's the thing you're gonna put me onto, Vit? Your one homework assignment.
You heard about
You heard about matcha before?
AI?
Y'all heard of ChatGPT?
Crazy stuff. Bro, I swear I had something and I just cannot remember what it was.
No, you fucking didn't
I
have
promise you I did.
You should have wrote it down.
I should have, yes.
Bro, what the fuck? Tristan, you got something to put me onto? I didn't tell you to do this, but some new shit,
doing
you
a
know?
little research.
Some shit that I might not know
something
about.
that you would not know about.
Yeah. Or something new you discovered recently.
In the last couple years, you're just gonna flame me up. One of my favorite filmmakers is this guy called Wong Kar-wai.
I've heard of him.
You heard of him before?
Yeah.
Have you heard of him before?
No.
You might like his movies. They're pretty cool. Anyways, he's from Hong Kong, and all his movies are like crazy atmospheric.
Mm-hmm.
They're all shot in Hong Kong in the city in the 90s.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait, we went to a Wong Kar-wai theme. Not you. I went to a Wong Kar-wai theme party while I was in New York last time with my
What?
brother, and my brother knew. I was like, "What the fuck is Wong Kar-wai?" And then it was like, what is his name? Tony Lai or Tony Lee, the guy that's like the dad in Shang-Chi. He's like in a lot of his movies, right?
The dad in Shang-Chi.
Did you watch Shang-Chi?
When did that come out?
A schminute ago. It's the only Asian Marvel movie, bro.
Yeah,
You should
well, I didn't
you
know what
watched
year
it.
it's from. The guy who's the dad, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like the
Yeah.
star in a lot of Wong Kar-wai movies,
Tony
no?
Leung, that guy. Okay, what about him?
Oh, no, I was just saying that I have heard. I'm like, why the fuck do I know who Wong Kar-wai is? And then
Oh yeah, he's in one of the movies.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's why. Sorry, I didn't know the actors. Anyways, yeah, really good director. A lot of his movies are cool because he didn't script them out ahead of time. He just kind of showed up and was like, "We're gonna figure it out."
really,
And he
Really?
would write, he would write the scenes or like tell them what to say.
and they come out good.
Yeah, they come out crazy good. They're very like gritty, and you can tell it's like kind of run and gun style. And he'd use all these like anti-typical filmmaking techniques. Where think of like a really tight store that's serving like clay pot rice or something in Hong Kong, and it's like a couple meters, like 2 meters wide, 3 meters wide, and he'll film it
Meters. What's a meter?
about 3 feet.
Okay, there we go.
Anyways, so picture like a really tight space, and he'd film it like an actor's face up close with like an ultra wide lens. You could their face is like filling up half the screen. You can still see the whole.
So
shot
you
that
like
they're
it
in.
from like the artistic camera.
Yeah, but the
yeah.
storylines too are really cool because they're just kind of like either on the spot, but then like as he lets it play out and lets the scenes play out.
Is
the
it
whole
very? It's
story
very
shows up.
romance centric, no?
Some more like melancholy.
Melancholy. Like
Yeah.
emotional.
Yeah,
Nice.
you should watch. Start with like Chungking Express or Fallen Angels. See if you like them.
I
Have you
will.
guys seen Memories of Murder? I think it's like a 2003 movie.
By.
I don't know.
Is it a foreign film or?
It's a
2003.
foreign film and it's based off this serial killer in
Oh, I've heard of this.
I think it was Japan.
Wait, it says it's
Right?
2003 South Korean
Oh, it's Korean.
Oh.
That's what I was
crime
trying to
thriller.
this
I've
Based on
heard the name before. I
Based on
believe.
the 1996 play "Come to See Me,"
based on the play.
based on a play.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? I didn't know that.
Bro,
I think it
anyways,
was
yeah.
supposed to be based off the serial killer that's serving life right now.
Maybe the play is based off the serial
Yeah.
killer.
Probably.
Probably.
But anyways, yeah. Before I went to Hong Kong, I was like reading what to do, and they recommended a bunch of spots from his movies.
Mm.
So I watched all of them on the plane, and then got there and listened to the soundtrack and pretended I was in it.
Oh shit.
That's fire.
It's fun.
That's aura.
Living life
Yeah.
right.
What?
I said you're living life right. That's fire.
Exactly. That's the best thing to do.
I will say Tristan is the best Oxford study performative
on,
man
bro.
that I've ever seen. No, like because it's like a genuine part of you, and then now that there's this like online stereotype about it, right? It's just so funny to call you that because you fit it to the T.
You gotta just lean into it, man. If you started making content out of that shit,
No,
you could be the top. You could be the best.
I don't want to make
Bring out receipts that I
Bro.
was doing this shit before it became a
Bro,
trend.
Saturday we're taking you to the performative male competition. I don't
Look
think
at you.
I don't think I can even enter with
What do
you
you
there.
mean?
With you there? Fuck no.
Bro, wear your normal outfit and you'll
No,
win.
okay. Outfit wise, I think I look more performative, but you on the inside, who you really are, that's you.
What do you mean?
That's you,
But
dog.
I'm doing all this for me.
Do you guys actually want to go to that shit?
If
Just
we-
to see
If,
who
we're,
wins?
should
if we don't
actually
go to
go.
this cabin trip, then
Yeah,
yes.
I'm
we should
super
actually
down to
go.
go because I'm very interested to see like what wins.
Who shows up?
Can you
Yeah.
show up with your most like
I'll show up
Please.
dripped out in the
and use
performatism.
take his labubus.
Yeah, I clipped
Yeah.
Labubus on. I still have tips Labubus.
And then bring matcha, and when they ask where it's from, be like, I made it at home.
yeah. No, I'm gonna bring matcha in like a glass, like reusable, like you know what I mean, like
Dude,
environmentally friendly.
I got a funny story. When I was in Toronto last weekend, my friend and I went to get coffee in the morning before the festival.
Uh-huh.
And we go into this coffee shop, and the girl says, "Oh, do you want it to go or for here?" And we say to go, and she's like, "Oh, we're a sustainable only shop, so we don't have to go cups. But let me find a glass for you." And she deadass finds like one of those big steel water bottles, and she makes my friend his coffee and just pours it in that and gives it to him. And it's
like the
"This
steel
is to
water
go."
bottle is not even worse, to be honest.
And I'm there. She's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Nothing now."
Because like I don't want to throw away a steel
I'm like,
water
"What is
bottle.
this?"
Pretty crazy.
It was like a pre-used steel water bottle. From
Nah,
somebody.
when you take that shit too far, bro, you're
That-
actually doing more of a disservice. Because what's the likelihood they're gonna keep the steel?
Think
the
about
cost
the
of-
think about the energy to rewash that for somebody. as
Yeah,
well.
but also exactly. Most people need that shit to go because they need to throw it away. They can't
Yeah.
carry that thing everywhere.
I
So
thought this is a terrible business. Why would they not invest in a like decomposable cup.
They could even use
There's
like,
many different ways they could have
you
handled
can
it.
even get like biodegradable paper cups that
Literally.
people can take their drinks to go in.
Exactly. What a terrible, terrible
They,
business.
well, they lost my business.
There's no way that the owner that was the owner's plan. It was definitely just that cashier like being like, because there's no fucking way that you can run a business
Yeah, that
giving out a
makes no
steel
sense.
cup
I
for
don't
what,
know, man.
$6? Like, how much was this matcha? Like,
I don't know, like
maximum
six,
$7
seven
yeah.
Canadian dollars.
Which is like what, $5 American?
Probably like two. No, I'm kidding. Maybe like 4.
Damn, that's cheap.
Yeah.
All right,
You want Grillz?
Me?
You want Grillz?
I have Invisalign.
Oh, you have to wait until that's done. huh?
Yeah,
Did you actually get
How
them
long?
done?
I would get like a tooth thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I get, oh, that's what I can put you on.
What?
I met a new friend named Alligator Jesus.
Oh, I know this guy.
Really?
Yeah, no,
one
he's
of my
like,
friends got one of my tattoo artists got grills from him.
Oh,
bro,
really?
In the grill
Yeah.
world, like he is the top
the
of the
goat.
top.
He's like that?
He's
Yeah.
genuinely the he was telling me some of the like, there's like documentaries and like books written about this
tough.
guy. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? He's done like all the big celebrities like Lil Nas X, fucking Beyonce, Madonna. Like he casually hangs out with Madonna, blah blah blah. And he offered to make Tiff and I grills, so he got the molds. He's working on them right now.
He just offered it to you randomly?
Yeah.
What?
So I'm like, I'm gonna start introducing my friends to you, bro.
Fuck you, I want
Which
grills.
ones did you get done? Like, what
I
design
think
did you do?
we're still working on the top one, but the bottom one I have it's a bottom pair of 6. The 2 outer fangs have crosses on them, and then the middle 4 is gonna be this like bar where it's gonna be a scroll with the word pray.
Oh, that's cool.
Comment down below if you find grills on men attractive, or women actually. If you find grills as an attractive accessory, I'm curious.
It's not
think
when
they're-
you would bust it on a first date.
Yeah, because it's definitely
Unless
like
you're already a
flashy.
rapper, it's
Yeah,
a
like
statement piece.
flashy, even douchey
This is the
attire.
best way to do it. Get it done with your girl, and then you can
Fire, but
rock.
it matches their aesthetics, both of them.
Yeah. It's definitely more of a
Imagine
statement
me
piece.
being in like a performative, like my slutty little crop top with
He's got a
grills.
Lana Del Rey crop top with grills.
Oh, speaking of which, I think I'm gonna buy you some new shirts.
But I have like
last time was crazy.
I have 7 shirts.
They're all
some
tailored
new
to
like
go
Lana
right.
Del Rey Claro
Oh,
shirts.
there we
that's
go.
what
There
I'm
we go.
saying, yeah.
Fire, fire,
All your
fire.
shirts are tailored right to your belly button.
Literally, I have all my shirts exactly. Because, like, so you know how sometimes you buy shirts and then the sleeves are like the boxy ones? I get that tailored in. I crop it exactly where you could peep my underwear and belly button when I raise my hands.
And you're calling me performative, bro?
I'm just slutty, all right? Now,
What do you mean?
need you to see the belt buckle, you know? Baggy pants.
the Kirby belt.
Tight. I don't really wear that much often because it doesn't match my fits that much.
Mm.
The Kirby belt is like a novelty wear, you know?
Yeah,
It's like when I'm filming a video and I just want the Kirby belt in it for engagement.
yeah. Can you get the grills done where it's just the fangs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I wanted to, yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
Do you have a
fang
ballpark-
grills
Do you
is
have a
fucking-
ballpark price range?
I can connect you. I don't know anything about grills.
Okay.
All right, back on topic. Well, new topic
I'll
rather.
probably get you them for free, hopefully.
I have 2 Am I the Assholes prepared because I thought one was very funny and the other one was like a genuine, like, I wonder. Am I the asshole for telling my coworker her quirky lunch habit is really distracting? I work in an office of about 15 people. One of my coworkers has this habit of narrating everything she's eating out loud. Not in a joking way. She'll literally say stuff like, spicy little pickle today. Okay, let's give this baby carrot a crunch. Or my personal favorite, what's that? You're just a sad sandwich? Don't worry, I'm gonna eat you anyway. This sounds like some shit I would do, by the way. Which is why I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny at first, but it happens every single day and it's getting kind of weird. She's not talking to anyone, by the way. She just narrates it to herself like she's doing voiceover for her own cooking show. Last week during lunch break, I finally said this to her, hey, no offense, but do you realize you talk to your food out loud every day? She just laughed it off, but seemed pretty embarrassed about it. Now she barely says anything at lunch, and a few coworkers said I killed the vibe and that she was just being quirky. I feel kind of bad now. I didn't mean to shame her, but it was honestly getting distracting and hard to ignore. Am I the asshole for saying something?
Yeah, I think you're the asshole. It's. I don't think it brings any harm to anybody. You could have just maybe removed yourself from the situation or brought earbuds.
Okay, what about you, Tristan?
What you should have done was
It's just so awkward.
Pick up your mic whenever you laugh. Let's get you a mic stand.
I was writing.
Oh,
Oh, I
shit.
have a mic stand in the closet. I don't know why I haven't set it
We'll
up.
get it later. I'm just eating somewhere else.
It's a small office. You can't eat anywhere else. You have to listen to
go
it.
out for lunch.
Oat.
Well,
Ouch.
now she's costing you she's costing you more money now.
Bring earbuds.
I can't sit outside and eat my lunch in the sun.
Who knows?
Maybe they're in Antarctica.
Okay, well then I'm just telling her shut up.
But would that annoy you?
Yes, it'd be like every day with Ian, man.
What does Ian do? with
Actually,
it?
wait, that's
Everything,
totally
bro.
a thing Ian would do too.
I
No,
actually
100%.
could
What he
perceive it.
does is heat up his food. For some reason, he calls all his food mid. So he's like, so
He's
then
like, I got mid chicken for lunch.
he'll tell us exactly what he's eating every day for lunch. He's like, hey guys, today I have mid chicken and I made it with. No one asked him, by the way. He's just repeating to us what he made.
No one asks him anything.
And then I'm like,
He's a
Ian,
good
why is it
response.
always mid? Like, why don't you make anything good? He's like, oh, I don't know, because I don't really care. And he sits down, he's eating it. So good. And I'm like, Ian, you're so anime coded, like it's insane.
No, that's comedy.
It's comedy. I think it's funny, but it
don't.
never bothers me. But I think it's because Ian is annoying Tristan already in other ways that Tristan gets more annoyed when he does that.
I've never been more annoyed at a person in my entire life that I can't do anything about it. Nothing phases him. And he
And
is
he picks on, he
relentless.
bullies Tristan, bro. That's why Tristan gets annoyed.
And he has like he's literally like SpongeBob, man. His laugh after bullying you is like
Just
Yeah.
literally
just
turning you into
makes
Squidward.
angry to hear.
It's legit like watching SpongeBob and Squidward, where one guy's just really calm and not bothering anyone and just trying to do his job, and then the other guy is just like, and is talking nonstop to him while he really does not want to talk, and he's just like,
Holy shit. I want to come shadow you guys for a day just to see.
you should just watch
Please.
it.
Yeah.
You should-
Just stay today.
I mean, yeah, you could stay today and hang out.
No, I gotta go hang out with Tiff.
I think it's
Aw.
better when you're here around Ian because then he shuts up more.
Yeah, Ian gets
Man.
scared when you're around
Yeah.
and he stays quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask him questions.
You start to spark his his quirky side, trying to rehabilitate. So with that in mind, what's a weird quirk or habit that I do that you don't like? Or am I just perfect to you? Because that's an answer too that you
pretty much close to perfect. I'm trying to think. You do something weird when you eat. I can't remember. You eat really fast,
I eat very fast.
but there's more to it, and I haven't eaten with you in a while, so I can't remember.
I used to get yelled at for eating like it was like I've never eaten before.
Yeah.
Like just like ravenously.
I don't think that's what it was. What else do you do? Because I know I moan when I eat
Yeah.
without even realizing.
That's exactly what I was gonna say for you. It doesn't bother me that much, but it's like it's fucking weird.
See, I can't breathe when I'm chewing, so I'm like,
No, it's way more sexual than that. You're like, and then you'll keep eating, and then
if it's good food, I do moan very sexually.
Oh, actually, something that actually does bother me about you. You're the type to order extra food right at the beginning, like extra noodles or whatever in your hanbot, right? And then you don't even finish enough of it that you would like it warranted you getting the extra to begin
But sometimes
with.
I do.
At least half of the time you don't.
Yeah, but it's like extra noodles.
It's just like I'm just like, why even get the extra? Like, just finish your food.
It doesn't help that most of the time when we go to Hanba, it's like I'm hungover from a night of drinking and I just can't eat as much. I come healthy, I'm finishing the extra set of noodles.
Mm-hmm. All right, so. It also doesn't have to be eating related. Do I do anything, Tristan, from your POV?
Yeah, I feel like
that you annoy me with?
It's just a weird quirk or habit. I guess it could be something I annoy you with. If you want to get it out right now, since I feel like you've never voiced that you were annoyed at me about.
Let's see. What do you do?
I feel like I should do a lot to you, no? Since you
I'm
work
trying
for
to
me
look.
now.
I'm Oh, I know.
What is it?
Like, guys, we need to start at 3. All right, I'm just gonna spend an hour cooking, and then we can start.
even today we were supposed to meet at 2 and we somehow filmed at 3.
Well, you guys didn't even show up till 2:45.
Yeah,
That's nothing to do with me out saying you're ready to go.
No, I was here at 2. I was here at 2:05.
That was because of that guy. Yeah. You're the one person that can't be annoyed at that. Cause
It's just funny.
this guy shows
It's
up.
just hilarious.
This guy, every time I put the start time at 3, if he comes at 3:40, he'll show up 40 minutes late without even saying why he's late. Like most people, if they're that late, you're getting text messages like, "Yo, oh my God, this happened. Like, oh, I'm on my way. I'm so sorry." Just strolls in 3:40. So now I have to like start prefacing it 20 minutes early. Hey, you left yet? What's up? Like, like.
Did he even respond to that?
Huh?
When you sent that text today?
He did not respond. He just walked in.
I told you when I was close.
This guy.
What is it, traffic or what?
Yeah.
No, but the traffic's always there, and he just
Nah,
chooses
but
to
sometimes traffic's so bad
Sometimes
that
it's
it's like
extra bad.
it
bro.
adds just
like
time.
For example, I like leave at this time often to like come here, and sometimes I'll sit on the highway. I'll get on the highway, and I'm driving like 20 minutes with no traffic.
That's why
And then other
sometimes.
days you're hopping on, and it's literally just like everywhere on the highway.
Yeah, back in the day, sometimes when Jeremy would get mad at me, I would look at him. I'm like, I left early. I was sitting in traffic for an hour and a half. Like, what? There's not much more I can do, bro.
to leave an hour and a half early.
Sometimes I screenshot my Google Maps when I'm leaving,
I
and
I
I'm
thought about
like,
doing that
look,
shit, yeah.
it says my arrival time is this when I'm leaving, and then I show up and it's like 30 minutes later than that.
It'll
And
add
I'm
like
what did
20
you want?
minutes, yeah. Dude, LA traffic's terrible.
It's actually terrible.
Especially when I was living in North Hollywood and we used to film at Jeremy's in wherever.
Yeah, where was that shit? Whatever.
That shit was terrible, man.
All right, ready? Next, am I the asshole? This one's like actually, like it kind of sucks. Am I the asshole for canceling the wedding because my fiance made a secret deal with my dad? So, I, 28 female, was supposed to get married 2 months ago to my fiance, 30 male. We had been together for 5 years. He proposed during a vacation in Santorini, and it felt like the most perfect moment of my life. I truly believe I have found my person. Planning the wedding was stressful but exciting. I come from a well-off family, and my dad had offered to pay for a large portion of it. He has always been a bit controlling, especially when it comes to money. He used to tell me growing up that I needed to protect myself financially, especially in relationships. I thought it was just fatherly advice. Sometimes it bordered on paranoid, but I chalked it up to him having seen some ugly divorces in his line of work. He's a lawyer. 2 weeks before the wedding, my dad and I were having lunch and going over some final guest list stuff when he said something that completely blindsided me. I don't remember his exact words, but it was something like, "At least now I know he signed the prenup. Money well spent." I literally paused mid-bite. I asked him what he meant, and he brushed it off at first. Then said he had offered my fiance a significant sum of money to sign a prenup he drafted months ago. Not a mutual prenup, not something we created together, something he wrote up himself behind my back, and my fiance agreed to it. I went home that night and confronted my fiance. At first, he looked like a deer in headlights. Then he admitted it. Yes, my dad approached him with a prenup. Yes, he signed it. And yes, he accepted the money. His reasoning, he didn't want to stress me out. He said my dad was being intense and he just wanted to keep the peace. He claimed he was always planning to tell me. Eventually, he just didn't know how. The part that hurt the most wasn't even the prenup itself. Honestly, I understand the value of one, especially with the wealth imbalance between me and my fiance. I would have been totally fine discussing it openly. What broke me was the secrecy. The fact that two of the most important men in my life made a deal about my future without me. The fact that money was exchanged like my marriage was some business arrangement. I felt like I was being handled, not respected. I called off the wedding the next day. It wasn't a dramatic scene. I just told him I couldn't go into this marriage, blah, 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 breach of trust. He begged me to reconsider. He said it was a stupid mistake that he did it for me. He didn't want to start our life together with conflict. He said he would rip up the prenup, but the damage was done. He made a life-altering financial decision about our marriage without even consulting me, and the only reason I found out was because my dad accidentally let it slip. Since then, everyone has had an opinion. Blah, 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 blah. I miss him. I still love him, but I can't shake the feeling that if he hid this from me before the wedding, what else would he be willing to hide in the future? So am I the asshole for calling the whole thing off? Yeah,
I don't think she is the asshole.
4,000 comments.
Damn.
So then, with the top comment, I don't think the dad wanted her to marry this guy. He conveniently let it slip. Now he's playing protective father. Yeah, dad let it slip that her boyfriend could be bought. Yay, dad. Her dad is an experienced attorney. He knew exactly what he was doing. OP should be concerned with how manipulative and conniving he is. Plus, she did the right thing dropping the fiance. He broke trust. Okay, well, I personally don't think she did the right thing dropping the fiance, but I don't think you're the asshole either. Like, I think the villain here is easily the dad. Like,
Yeah.
if I am the fiance marrying into a wealthy family and a rich, powerful man that's the father of my bride is pressing me to sign a prenup, and offering me huge amounts of money. It's not the money that makes me take it. It's more the fear of like
The power imbalance.
yeah, the exact that, and he's paying for a large portion of the wedding too. My wedding, I would feel powerless, and then also knowing that like 100%, I feel like in this scenario, the dad is pressing him and making sure he doesn't tell the wife, right? Like,
Yeah.
why else would he come to him behind the girl's back? He's finessing the fuck out of him, knowing that once he signs that shit without telling her, that he's gonna be stuck in a position where he's the bad guy for not telling her, and that he is just using his power imbalance to press him into signing it. I think the real asshole is the dad. I don't think the fiance did anything wrong from his POV. I don't think you're an asshole for divorcing him or like leaving him, but I don't think you should have. If this is the love of your life, it sounds like he's good to you and that you've never had another reason to not trust him, and that this is a really unique scenario.
I was gonna say pretty much the same thing. I could see, I can empathize with her and how she feels like she can't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
But did she say she in calling off the wedding? That's like the end of their relationship.
Yeah, it seems that way. Like he's like calling her like nonstop, like trying to like get back with her. Basically, she calls him my ex. So ended the relationship.
Yeah, I don't know if that would have been grounds to end the relationship.
Yeah, maybe postponing the wedding, like
Figuring
that
out.
prenup shit out, right? Like that's different, but ending like breaking up with him over it, like it sounds like he loves you and he was put in just as shitty of a spot.
Yeah. No, that's definitely a very unique and hard situation.
Yep. Yeah, most people seem to agree that the dad is the villain here. What is with people thinking they have the right to make decisions for others without consulting the person involved? No one is a possession to be sold, and that's kind of the impression I get with what happened. Yeah, but like the person selling, quote unquote, would be the dad.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting how both men claim they just wanted to protect you, but fail to see that they treated you as a child. But I mean, children are things that you want to protect, but against their own will usually, which is the issue.
Especially as an adult.
Yeah, a 28-year-old adult. Especially at your own wedding, right? Like that should be the thing in your control. Oh, this person's take. On today's episode of Shit That Never Happened, prenups cannot be signed unilaterally. Both parties involved, and your dad isn't one of them, has to sign. You didn't know, ergo it is either invalid or you are a troll. Interesting. When we did our we both had to be there in person to sign. How could the dad set one up by himself? In the land of make-believe, all sorts. So very possible this is not real.
Oh.
The sub is prime bait. Of course it is. The sub is prime bait for AI slop.
Hello, once again, CIA.
It wasn't a prenup. It was a contract. Prenups are legally enforceable ingredients executed before marriage. They are literally contracts. Very true. It's good rage bait, though. Controlling father, breach of trust, underlying misogyny, 7 to 10. This person said they lost me when my fork stopped mid-bite. But I feel like that could be very real in terms of like just paying him to like accept whatever prenup that you accept, right?
Or if you remove the prenup and just give it like any other situation. I'm sure this happened so many times.
Dude, so somebody I don't know him, but somebody that a good friend of mine knows and just went to their wedding like a month ago. And this wedding was like a $1 million wedding in Cabo where the girl's dad is like really, really rich and paid for the whole wedding. And the guy is well off, but not as rich as the girl's family, right?
Yeah.
He does well for himself though. They're getting a divorce.
Oof.
Like right now. And it's been like a month since the wedding.
Oof.
And I forgot the reason why, but it definitely has to do with like these like family, like the wealth imbalances, shit like that. And it's like, that's so real, especially when you are somebody who built your family's, I guess, fortune. You think you have the right to control everyone's lives because they aren't just marrying your daughter, they're marrying your trust fund you set up for your daughter, right? And you're like, I want to say in who has to marry into my trust fund, which I unfortunately agree with to a certain extent, but I'm also like, why would you want your daughter to hate you over money, right? So it's like, all you can do is really just hope that you raise your kids well enough that they'd pick the right human being. Interesting the way this world works. That's all I had for this episode. But for the bonus content, what are we doing, Vit?
We are gonna be eating spicy food.
We're doing spicy challenges, like the spiciest food that we could get in our area. And One is tteokbokki from Yup Duck, which has like a highly spicy challenge. And then the other is Nashville hot chicken, the highest level of spice at Howlin' Ray's. So we're going to eat that shit. Tristan's going to ask us questions, and we're going to try. It's like Hot One style, where we try to finish spicy-ass food while answering questions. So you're going to get a little preview of it right now, but the rest of it will be on our bonus content platform, which is the best way to support this show, down in the description, abovetheinfluenceshow.com. Pay like a Netflix subscription, and you get access to our unfiltered thoughts, everything we can't put on YouTube simply because of monetization issues, because it's too personal to us, or because we simply are making it for the bonus content platform, like this challenge, like Dollar Store Therapy. You will get access to all of that. You also get special permissions in our Discord, where we chat with you guys. And yeah, overall, we try to make it as valuable to you as possible. And it is one of the number one reasons why this show continues to go.
So today, we've got 2 spice challenges, and Mr. Tristan's gonna ask us questions while we try to handle this. So this is Yup Duck, which is like a local LA tteokbokki place, and they have a challenge flavor. It's supposed to be very spicy. But this is the Howlin' Ray's Howlin' Plus flavor.
That's what we're scared of.
This is what we're scared of. Apparently, Ian had to sign a legal waiver to pick this up for me. And everyone we know that's done this, they warn you that you need a 2-day recovery time from eating this. So this is gonna come last.
Wait, what's the most toxic thing about each other that you secretly admire?
His ability to,
What is this, kimchi?
I think it's just cabbage.
Would you rather your family watch all your thirst traps or listen to all your podcast stories about sex? What are the odds you take a shot at Everclear right now?
Oh shit, I'll count you down. Fuck, if he does it, I'll do it. No, not if he does it. Not if he gets caught. I'll do 1 to 10. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. 3. Yeah! Show the camera. Don't smell it.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's so coated in
Genuinely, what the fuck is this?
the pickle touched it and immediately became tainted.
I'm gonna put it in half, cross section.
All right, listen up. So it has a combination, like he said, Carolina Reaper, Ghost Pepper, Trinidadian Scorpion, and red peppers. And it has Howlin' extra Carolina Reaper pepper added on top.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. It's different because it delivers heat via like dry powder, which Carolina Reaper dry powder, it says, is the most unapologetic form of spice coating. But the last dab is an equally searing hot sauce, but more nuanced flavor layers beyond just pure heat.
Oh my god, I'm lightheaded.
I have snot coming out.
My tongue hurts so bad. More milk, come here. It's actually, it slowly keeps getting worse and worse. No, don't do the water.
That made it worse!
Okay.
All right,
fuck it.
I'm ready.
Cheers.
Appreciate y'all tuning in for another week. To the Perfect Two Man.
It's not called the Perfect Two Man yet.
To ATI. Appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, with your family, with your mom.
Don't send this to your mom. Your mom would not enjoy this show.
She might. We appreciate it. We'll see you again next week.
Love you.
Love you.
Goodbye.